Set up. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a completely weird, not weird, just funny thing that I wanted to do because there were a lot of things. So, for those of you that don't know, um, there's a series called The Shadows of the Apt. It has 10 books, actually, technically 14 if you count the short story collections. Um, the 10 books alone have 42 covers, or 41 or 42 covers. So I thought it'd be fun to rank them all.
Covers, not the content.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this will be a spoiler-free stream. So if you do not know anything about the Shadows of the App series, we're going to try to sell it to you as we go along. Probably, I don't know. We're just going to talk about it because it's great.
Some of the cover art does give away like hints at some of the technological advancements or world building. Like if you want zero spoilers of like anything that happens in the series, then I'd stick to the new release covers, which are very minimalist and they don't give away anything about the books.
Yeah, I mean, I agree because there are some covers where character faces are there, so it will give away that particular character survives till that book.
Yeah. So there's character spoilers that you might see in this stream, and even like some accessories the characters have. They give away some of their weapons or their magic, or so it's going to be very light spoilers as we look at the covers. But if you know you already want to read the series and you don't want to know anything, then just go with the new covers because they are just nice, pretty pieces of art.
True. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Oh, sure.
Hello, I'm Anitha. My channel name is Anitha Gade. I mostly read fantasy, and Tchaikovsky is one of my favorite authors. Read this series. Shadows of the Apt. It's definitely like easily comparable to other popular series in the genre.
Yes.
So give it a chance. Rogue, I'm glad you enjoyed Empire in Black and Gold. I hope you continue soon.
Yes. The Rogue. Did you continue on? Was that just where you left off, Empire of Black and Gold?
I think
book 2 is so good. Book 2 is so good, Jack Falling.
Yeah.
Keep going. I'm Ben from Books with Genghis Khan, and this is my Adrian Tchaikovsky crew. We are just all huge fans of the genius master with such amazing range, from steampunk, epic fantasy, and Shadows of the Apt, where he started his career, to all sorts of mind-bending, sci-fi, heartfelt other fantasy stories that I have yet to try, but I'm excited to. Like City of Last Chances. I've heard amazing things. But can't wait to dig into more Tchaikovsky. I'll be trying to hit the new releases as they come out, like Alien Clay, Service Model, because I'll never catch up if I don't hit the new releases, and try to also read a bunch of his backlist at the same time.
So he releases like 3 books per year, so we have to read like 6 books per year to catch up.
Yeah. Even in just like 10 years, it'll require like 6 books a year. Yeah. Oh, nice. The Rogue's going to restart. Yeah.
Definitely both Ben and I, one of our favorites is the second book, Dragonfly Falling. So definitely give it a try.
And it's a nice 10-book series because it does have that first 4-book arc. So it's like you don't have to feel like you have to go through 10 big books. They're all not even that big, but especially the first 4 are not a large total like word count and page count. So to get through that first arc, not a huge investment.
Yeah, and one thing that's really cool about the first few books is it doesn't get longer and longer as you go along. You get started with the first. The second one is the longest of the 4.
They're all consistent, actually. Around 600 pages, 600 to 700. It's not like one book is 900 and one book is 400.
Oh yeah. It looks like, according to
third is the smallest, I think.
It looks like Blood of the Mantis is all just like
Yeah.
almost half the size of Dragonfly Falling there.
Blood of the Mantis.
Yeah,
is
that's the
super short.
smallest.
Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna have to spend a pretty penny and actually get those because I missed the first few.
I would have waited if I was worried they were going to sell out. Or I never know what Broken Binding's going to do. Like, are they limited runs? Are they going to reprint? Like, they're just like all over the place. So I have been buying them individually, and then you have to pay all the shipping for it to come overseas. But then they still had extras lying around, and they were sold like all three of these like as a set in one batch. That would have been
Evie,
better for me to
I
wait on.
think you will like book one more. I think you'll like book one more than book two.
Ooh, but which like the most though? There's so many amazing books and stories in here. It's so hard to say what anyone will like the most. But what would you say? Scarab Path possibly as like that tends to be towards the top of people. But for Evie, like a little bit slower, deeper of a story.
Scarab Path or Sea Watch, honestly.
Evie will like 10th book more than anything. I'm pretty sure.
Ooh,
9th and 10th.
Wow. Bold statement.
Cool.
The Rogue's asking, is it the best 10-book series I've read? I mean, best, I don't want to try to figure out, like, objectively what's best. But we have Malazan Book of the Fallen here. I personally just... Shadows of the Apt is more to my taste. It's more my jam. It's just, like, a perfect 10-book epic fantasy series for me. Whereas Malazan, a couple books dragged. It's not just my favorite style, but this Shadows of the Apt is like some kind of crazy mixture of like Song of Ice and Fire and Sanderson and Gwyn, like all mixed up into one style. And Tchaikovsky really makes it his own. It's like fast-paced and tight and really creative. I mean, it's the best 10-book series I've read. What others are there? There's Malazan.
Realm of Elderlings. I mean, Realm of Elderlings is 16-book series. I read only those two actually, Realm of Elderlings and Shadows of the Apt. So there are, in Realm of Elderlings, each sub-series, there are highs and lows to me. But as a series overall, I think I have fond memories of Shadows of the Apt more. Mm-hmm. Though I like Realm of Elderlings characters more.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're opening up, if Rogue's opening it up to anything 10 books or more, that opens up the arena much more. But like, what other 10-book series are there? Are there actual other 10-book series?
You could argue that Dandelion Dynasty could be a 10-book series on its own just because it's so long.
Pete.
I will be right back.
In terms of series that are just decologies, I think that's the word for it. There's Shadows of the Apt, Malazan, Expanse, and Temeraire are both 9 books.
So,
Evie, what did I do? I don't know what I did.
I don't know. Was it the Realm of the Elderlings comment? I don't know.
Tell me what I did.
Oh, it probably was saying that you like Shadows of the Apt more than reading Realm of the Elderlings.
Culture.
Oh, the Culture is 10 books. I have not tried those yet. I have a lot of them that are ready to go on the shelf.
I've heard about that. It's somewhere down there. So, do you guys want to start this thing off and have rank all of these?
Ooh, you included the short story collections. I love it.
I
love it.
Did.
Okay.
That's what brought it up to like I think 46.
Evie,
I could have involved.
Why?
I found draft.
Okay, I'll talk later.
Well, as some of these, like the swords and stuff. I thought I almost included the draft covers, but I thought that wouldn't be fair and wouldn't unnecessarily like this, despite how long it already is.
I have not seen some of these. I'm gonna probably try to look some of them up as we do it to analyze.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do?
1 minute. Just hold on. You both are forgetting Expanse. You both read it. 9 books, 9 books plus a collection. I think that also.
I do have 10 Expanse books on the shelf, but
that is very true.
it really is a 9 book series plus a little extra bits.
Yeah. So point of order, how we're going to do this. I have all the pictures that I can just pull up in an extra screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna
Oh,
slide them over
nice.
there
Okay.
Thank you. I need
to
that.
make
Love
it
it.
easy. So some of
Love
the
it.
resolution on them is gonna be funky, but it works. It all evens out in the end, I think. So this one is Tales of the Apt. Spoils of War. I actually just started like the first few pages today because I'm gonna get some of these short stories done. I have zero opinions on this book.
Wait, the book or the cover?
The book, but the cover looks awesome.
I also am a fan of this cover. It's like I like the really heavy like gold color theme to it with the background and then like the gold armor, but there's a lot of kinetic motion to it. Like it's just feels pretty epic. Like this feels like the right cover for a book called Spoils of War. Like just feels right.
Yeah, they nailed that, and I think Evie, this is
Bye,
a
Evie.
non-spoiler chat. Don't influence people and think we're going to be spoiled. Anyways, you won't. There won't be that many things. This one also is very similar to the Empire of Black and Gold cover that we're going to come across soon. Same. I think it's the same author because, like, looking at. Let's just put them up side by side if I can find it real quick.
This is more prettier than Empire in Black and Gold, at least for me.
There we go.
Oh, it does have that same gold color scheme.
Yeah, it even like looks like it has the same designs. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, the armor. Yeah, the armor. Yeah, it looks similar.
Same.
The wings.
Artist.
The wings. Yeah. That must be. That has to be the same artist.
Yeah, it really has to be with how similar everything is down to the details on the armor. So these are the wasps. If you didn't know, these is our Germany analog. That's all I'll say. I think we can solidly put this on the first for everyone. Since we don't have anything else here. But yeah, that's Tales of the Apt, Book 1, Volume 1. Next up, we have.
And just so people know about the short stories, he wrote them like as he went throughout, like at all different moments in time. But that first collection, mostly all prequels, so you could read it before you start the series. I wouldn't recommend that, but they're mostly companion stories to Book 7, Heirs of the Blade. So if you want to dip into the short stories, read that whole first collection right before Heirs of the Blade, I think.
So Spoils of War is the Heirs of the Blade companion, or was it Time for Grief?
Yeah. The first one, Spoils of War.
Oh, okay.
Time for Grief overlaps a little, but not as much.
Okay, so that may be there's one character that popped up in like the first short story that was like, I think I know this name, but I don't know where you came from. So okay, cool. Time for Grief by Adrian Tchaikovsky. This is in the second volume of short stories. I have no idea when this takes place.
I need to buy these short story collections.
I think it's mostly print on demand and stuff like that.
Yeah. The problem is I did not buy other books. I read them. I got audiobooks and physical copies I got from library and read them. So buying only short story collections doesn't make sense.
But it does, Anitha. They'll all match. And then you can pawn them off or not pawn them off, but lend them out to your friends.
Oh, I have this one downstairs actually because it's a book I'm currently in the middle of. So I was gonna look at it in person. Oh man, this first one, just in person, it just hits a little harder
with a higher resolution.
You can see the face really clearly. It's a cool face with the white eyes. That's a cool cover. Are you familiar at all with like? I know you mentioned to me like Warhammer art is similar to some of the Shadows of the After. I'm not familiar with any of that. I was curious,
that it reminds me of it. I am not very well acquainted with the Warhammer art and stuff like that, but mostly like looking at. I really say that because of this cover, because this looks like it would be like a Warhammer picture in general. Because war. It's not that shallow, but like I've seen pictures of Warhammer, like Warhammer art that have similar vibes to this. They're not like gold and stuff like that, but they're just massive armies and everybody being violent and some other stuff, and just like
Ah,
the
okay.
facial expressions and stuff like that. It just like reminds me of that. That's mostly why I would call that Warhammer-esque covers.
How do people feel about this Time for Grief cover? I kind of like the teal color. I like this like dominant background color with a cool looking gritty guy. Where is it? Time for Grief. There it is.
There we go.
I'm a fan. I like this one.
I
This
like this.
has a
Do you
But
like
I
this?
like the first one more, so put it beside that. I mean, right.
Okay. I will say I like the first one cover more as well. Ben,
I will put this first. I love the teal here.
Mhm. Yeah, I think if it's very well with the Time for Grief, like the grief motive, and like if this is where I think it is and who I think it is, maybe it could work. Because like there's that specific time. Anyways, we'll see. This is next. Have you read any of these, Ben?
Yeah, like half of them, and they were all solid. I still have like the second half of them to go.
There are only 2 short story collections, right? Or 3?
There are 2 more after that.
Oh no.
So
None of them are very long. They're none
Oh yeah.
are gonna take you too long to get through.
Okay.
And I wouldn't call them required reading at all either.
No,
at least
no.
having not read them.
No, I agree. Although the third one is supposed to be important for some of the world building that might also be relevant for the crossover series on the same planet, Echoes of the
okay.
Fall.
Tiger
Yeah.
and Wolf books. What is it? Series?
Yeah, Echoes of the Fall.
Oh yeah.
So I have not read this yet. Supposedly, it might be important to the overall kind of planet world
That
building.
makes sense. So I'll probably read this. I think I'm planning on reading Echoes of the Fall at the end of this year. So I'll probably get to this before then.
Nice. Nice. Tchaikovsky has like 50 books out, but if you do every Shadows of the Apt, that you get like 14 out of the way. It's like a solid chunk.
Yeah, you do get a solid chunk out of the way. It's really great.
You added like 4 books to my TBR just in 5 minutes.
This is what we do, Anitha. This is what friends are for. So, what do you guys think of this one? Like compared to
I
the
like
other
this actually, that rainbow colors. I like bright
This is
colors.
so colorful. It's so colorful. Wow.
Yeah, I love how they even add the green on the bottom and made it with the blue contrast with the blue and the red at the top really well. I think I know where this is, but like with the scarab
You get like
book
yeah.
in hand, that's so cool.
Oh yeah, that book, and then you get like these kind of like hieroglyphic looking things on the pillars in the back, although they look more like reliefs, like indentations
Which Kindle is
of
that?
bugs. There's I mean,
it could be a number of different kindens. It could still be like a beetle kinden because beetles still.
It
Yeah.
looks like butterfly, all those colors.
although it might also be ladybug. Or well, see, we're already talking different.
Ladybug kinden at all.
Thanks for dropping by, Shad. we are sorry, we are talking to ourselves. We are too excited. Okay.
No, this is cool.
Yeah,
I do not see many covers with like this that are this like colorful, like all around the rainbow.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Yeah, we can see
I-
a dragonfly on the back wall. Is that a
It is definitely butterfly Kindle. with
Oh, on the back
multicolored-
wall, there's definitely a dragonfly, a mantis. Dragonflies. That's cool. There's so much little detail in here.
Yeah.
I like the overall cover design. Like the series has these Tales of the Apt things on the top, which helps to unite them as like this little sub series of collections.
Put it first for me.
Put it first.
I'm gonna go first for me as well.
I am considering that last one to move to second, but I'm not sure. Give me some time for that.
Give me some time. Do I put this here? Do I put that there? Yeah, I think I'll put it first as well. It evokes a lot of things from Scarab Path as well that I like. Just because scarabs, and there's the scarab on the book, among other things. So I like that. What is next? Scroll down.
Scent of Tears, the fourth collection.
Yes, this
It
one has a lot
reminds
of
me
names
of
on it.
Heirs of Blade cover. Actually, it is Heirs of the Blade cover.
Yeah, it is actually one of the Heirs of the Blade covers.
Yeah.
That's not great.
No, this is the one with all the good, all the other authors that wrote stories in his world.
Yeah, it has 2 Tchaikovsky stories in here, and then a bunch of other authors, which is cool. I'm kind of looking forward to that, seeing what in the world this is like, where other authors write in his world. Like, that's a cool idea. I want to see how that goes.
So
Might be horrible.
John Gwynn. That's the only one that I know of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might know. Tom Lloyd sounds familiar.
Put it last for me.
Yeah, way last. Even if I didn't know that this was actually a repeat, I'm just not a fan of this particular art design.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
I don't know. It just is not doing it for me.
Felt that. All right, so now we go to the first Shadows of the Apt cover. From what I can tell, this is the style that was originally what I think happened is we have these covers. That cover, yeah, but so we have these covers that were originally released by Tor UK, and then for what I think happened is the peer covers, which are these ones, were released in the US by Peer/Prometheus.
Which covers do you have, Pete?
I have these
The
ones.
second. You got all of them?
All the ones that exist.
I mean, all 10.
In this cover?
Oh, they didn't put them out, all 10?
So this is the issue, is there are, for some of the books, there are five covers. But not all of them go all the way to the end of the series.
I don't know which covers to go for now.
I would go for the covers that go for the entire series, Anitha, if you want them to all look alike.
Yeah, I mean, I should have got broken and binding subscription for this mistake.
Felt that.
Okay.
So-
Wait, they might still be available. They're not part of the subscription.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, then I'll try.
Yeah, they're like independently sold. I might start grabbing the ones that I can now and just
Last for me, please.
last. Yeah, we're not a fan of the original cover.
This is a weird. I don't know. This is weird. Like,
Maybe before Heirs of and before that last one.
For Scent of Tears.
like, what is like? This doesn't give off the right vibe for the series. I don't know.
I don't even know. Is this supposed to be a wasp? Like he has a glowing sword, which we don't see any sort of powers do that.
This is
And
Thalric.
it's a fireball. So it
Like,
theoretically,
Thalric is pretending to be Lord like Palpatine with the hood, and like, it is so odd. This does not feel like the series to me. I kind of do like the parchment thing, like the burned parchment. Like, that's a cool little touch. I also kind of like the script for the title, but
Yeah.
it's just like a blank canvas with this one weird image. So I will put it at the bottom for me, actually.
it feels generic fantasy. Like they didn't try too hard, or they didn't know what to do. Right, especially in
I
comparison.
mean,
to some of the
it's
other
first
covers.
book he published, so they did not care right enough. I think they did not put much effort into it.
But if I remember correctly, these books were released within a year, or right next to each other, or something like that. I don't remember the actual years.
Wow, yeah, this one has so
But-
much more character.
You look
Yeah.
at these. This is like low effort, and then the U.S. the Peer, which I think is the U.S. cover, basically, is this, which is amazing.
This is good. This is so good.
Yeah,
This
like
is like automatically. This
I'm
is,
going to the top for me too.
like this is one of my
Wait.
favorite covers in the series.
For me, put it like third. Okay.
Put it after the other cover that's the exact same.
Yeah.
You said the top, Bengus.
Yep.
Love this cover. Like this.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
like,
There's
the primary
yeah.
cover that made me fall in love with the series on like other than the writing, but like this art is just so I love it.
Yeah, like you get the wasps in the air in the background, like that gives you an actual sense of what war is like in this world.
Yeah.
The wasps are coming from you from the ground, from the air. Man,
It's really
gold.
like,
Yeah,
this is like, to be clear, this is the prologue of Empire Black and Gold. This scene, and you can tell when you read it, you're like, oh my gosh, that's the prologue. It's just amazing.
I do love when covers do an actual scene from the book. That is my always my true preference. Is I want an actual scene to be depicted in some way on the cover, like, and so this wins for that. And also, like how they do the Empire in Black and Gold, the color theme title, and they do like the white type for the Empire, the black type for the next part of the title, all the gold theming, which goes with the title, Empire in Black Gold. Got some black around.
And the little fancy
contrast too.
stuff around Shadows of the Apt. It's just like, oh, I like how much effort you put into this.
Yeah.
It's just a great cover. All right. And then we come to the first. We'll do
Last. That is last. I hated that cover.
This cover?
Yeah. I don't know why.
So what is this from? What cover series is this from?
So
like we had a UK and US version already. Like what happens? What is this?
let me pull up. There we go.
That looks like White House in the background.
Look at that actually looks like the Pantheon kind of from Rome.
Yeah.
I think they designed it based on that. And what is above that building though? Is that a beetle?
Airship.
What is that?
It's like an airship.
Airship.
Oh, okay. That's not a giant beetle. That's
I mean, to be fair. All right, so
is this Thalric again? That's supposed to be on the cover? Like what?
it's likely supposed to be Thalric.
That's interesting that they chose a wasp for every version of this cover.
So from what I can tell,
I think first book is.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Pete. First book is more about dominance of wasp, letting us know their dominance. So that's what they showed us.
Yeah.
So they don't. The site that I found that had all this does not actually associate when these specific covers were published. But
I've never seen this one anywhere out and about. I don't know. This one is an odd.
I have some of the other ones that are this style, like with this font and stuff like that. I've never actually seen, but I never seen this one specifically.
It's kind of a cool font. Font.
It's
I don't hate this cover actually. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I'm somewhere in the middle on it. So, I think for me, you could put this one third to last for me. Third to last. I do like it better than those bottom two.
Of course.
Yeah.
Anitha, where did you say you wanted it?
Last.
Dead last. Yeah, I think I'll do the same as you, Bengus, with this one. It's like it's not like completely bad, but it's not like amazing for me. The Heirs of the Blade is anyways. Next up.
Okay, I'm gonna have trouble with this one because I will say I think the new set, each individual one is like it's pretty minimalist. Like you're going for this really heavy black theme, you get the white contrast, and then the really bright one color like insect on the cover, and then you get notes of that color like sprinkled throughout. And I really like these, but they're minimalist, so like I think they work better as a full set. Like when you see all of them next to each other, they all match. You see them on the shelf, they're so matching in terms of their spines. They all have like their own individual color, and the broken binding does the sprayed edges too. It's like as a set, I like them more than the individual ones. So then this makes this individual ranking a bit tough to deal with.
Mm-hmm. So from what I can tell, the one that we were on, the Empire Black and Gold with Thalric on the cover, was re-released in 2012, whereas this was the first cover was released in 2008. Wait, nope, never mind. They were both released in 2008 by Tor.
Oh, that's odd.
What about the next one?
So
with sword on the cover?
With the sword? So these ones, the sword covers, from what I can tell, are ebook. I've never seen any of these actually out in the wild, so I'm pretty sure these are ebook only covers. According to
Oh.
Goodreads, this cover was published. Actually, no, never mind, 2008. So it's in. Nope, this is all wrong. This is absolutely all wrong. What are you doing, Goodreads?
It doesn't add
Don't trust
anything to
Goodreads
the
at all.
story in the book, but aesthetic wise, it looks pretty.
Yeah, this one, the black one.
Mm-hmm.
This one on the screen, both of them actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. I will say I did miss some translated covers that I didn't know existed.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's
all right. We got plenty anyway.
we have plenty. Maybe we can update this. Do a second stream. Be like, all right, look, this is the ones. So where would you like to put the new
What
broken?
What do
Bind?
you all think of the general design of these re-releases? Like of the everything about them, the color scheme, layout.
I like
What
what
you
they're
said, what you
doing.
said is right actually. As I said, when I looked at it first time, I was very impressed. I was like, wow, these are so good, simple at the same time, effective. But after like couple of books, I got bored. I
Mhm.
mean, I want to see something going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think as a nice looking set, they work. But I just feel like the books, because they're very very similar. I feel like the books don't have a lot of personality on the
We
top or
can't
on the bottom
compare
side.
it with others. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
The wasp on the front, it's really like well done. Like it
Oh
has
yeah.
some three-dimensionality to it. It really is like the color is so vibrant too. Like every like color of that is like not the black, it like is so vibrant. It stands out so much against that dark black and the white print also.
Mm-hmm.
And then they do these little accents too on these covers, which add to it as well. Like there's a lot of nice touches on them for a minimalist cover. They're some of my favorite, but it's tough to compare them to these really like busy scene or character focused covers, which like give you more of the actual feel of the book or series. But
Yeah.
where would I put it? I'm not sure. I'll let you rate it first.
Yeah. I'll probably put it. I like it better than like this Empire Black
I'm
and Gold.
about to say the same. Put it like 3. Yeah.
3.
No.
There.
Same place as you.
Okay, cool.
I will go same spot.
Yeah, and I might shove all of them there. So what do you guys think of these Blade covers?
This is what, it doesn't add anything to the story or the world, but aesthetic wise, it looks pretty, both font and the sword and the gold background.
Mm-hmm. It gives like honest. I don't know if it's
go for it,
actually book only, but it gives me mass market paperback vibes.
Yeah, I have a real bias against sword covers. I just think they're the most generic cop out like choice the publisher can make. Like fantasy book, sword on the cover. Like it does look nicely designed, but I have a strong bias against sword
That's
covers.
beautiful,
So
beautiful sword. Hey, there is a wasp on that sword. Look at that panel here.
Yeah, there is some crazy detailing on the sword. To be fair.
Oh wow!
But like
okay,
as a glance at this as a cover, it's not a cover that you immediately are drawn to because it's like
Also, this is not a sword. This is not a sword and sorcery series. Like there are so few swords that have any kind of prominent role like throughout the series. Like this is not the vibe for this particular series, and so for that, I have the strong bias against the sword covers. I think it's going bottom for me.
Very bottom.
Yeah, the worst.
I think I kind of like it better than this other cover, purely because I love the detail in the sword.
It's great detail.
Last but one.
Okay.
I mean that weird Palpatine Thalric is so weird, but I still would prefer that for its own little like unique character to the series than the sword.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have the second one that's This is the one that I own of Dragonfly Falling.
This is one of my favorite books, but the title doesn't make sense at all.
It's true.
It's a great sounding title. I like the sound of it. Dragonfly Falling. It has a nice rhythm to it. I like that title.
Yeah, but to story it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
This cover has a lot going on. Like,
Yep. Dead outside of a tavern. This is our dragonfly, by the way.
Yeah,
Which I like how that
Felice.
it shows, because from what I know, the influences of like how he built. I think you told me this, Bengus, actually, that up north with the dragonfly Kindin, that kind of changed a little bit over time. Like he wanted like a Asian influence, and then like he kind of meshed it, but changed it a little bit by the time he's got to Heirs of the Blade.
Yeah.
But it does seem like an interesting clash of cultures, because you have that male. Is this would this be qualified as scale mail? I'm not an expert, but it's such an interesting just blend of male, and how you have the stylistic pauldrons and stuff like that, and the elbow pieces. I love the armor.
I can't decide second or third. Third, maybe.
Third. I think I'll put it third too.
I'm gonna put it fourth. I love that teal.
I love how Time for Grief just pops.
Yeah. Oh no. I have never seen this. This is an even worse sword. Easy bottom, easy last.
Yes, put it last. It's like I don't even want to talk about it.
I'll just shove it with the other.
Wow.
I don't
mind
like
it?
the Heirs of the Apt. I don't mind it. Like, again, like the details on this are pretty cool. Like you got the writing in the background, you got the weird tooling back there.
The first one, I agree, there was detailing. There was that wasp symbol on the pommel, and there is a small wasp on the sword itself. This one, yes, there is a dragonfly symbol there, but that's all.
I don't know.
Green doesn't
shove it.
I'm not a big fan of that specific, like, very digital neon green color there. I don't know.
It does definitely remind you of like something cyber something. That makes sense.
Okay, next one. That is what
one of these weird one from this weird series again.
I think this is one of the original covers as well.
Is the dragonfly that Felice, that stance is such a male stance?
That is definitely our So this is the other interesting thing, is you look at this, you can tell these were made around the same time, I think, because I think one is US and one is UK, or either way around, but they have the same armor.
UK one is much better. This US one.
Wow, they do have the same armor.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Which is a really nice touch. Though the thing I don't like about this one is that it looks icy, like it takes you into an ice biome or something.
Yeah, it does. Like the outer back, like the border. Yeah,
and then I'll combine with the blue magic at the bottom.
Okay, show me my ranking, please. Put it after that parchment wala empire and black. That.
Cool. I'm gonna do the same thing and just shove it in the same spot. I'm really not a fan of this cover, like, even though it has like that night. The armor's a lot better.
Yeah,
the armor's a lot better, so it is better than this one. We'll put it up there. And we'll switch that around because that's probably better than that. Where would you like it, Bengus?
I will put it same place underneath, like after the first Empire Black and Gold Palpatine one, from that same series. Yeah.
There we go. Cool. And then we come to.
Ben, can you show me the hardcover of that? Yeah.
I think, as a rule, you can say that these covers look way better in person.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Because
I like the gold one better. Okay.
Oh, and on the back.
Oh, that changes things. Does the first one have that too?
Oh, let me see. Oh, yeah, interesting. It's like different. Like the
Oh,
wasps
actually,
lined up. Yeah, different.
because they're
yeah, the back is much better actually. This one, purple one. It's so
yeah, that's
pretty.
cool.
Very pretty.
It's a very pretty color. Yeah, that light purple and the sprayed edges are nice too.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it's not
Okay.
like a deluxe, it's not a deluxe hardback, but like it would be so cool if all publishers did something like this for their
Oh,
just
did
like
they put
they're just
something on
like
the naked hardback?
yeah, like when you get like a lot of just Orbit or Tour new release hardbacks,
Mm-hmm.
you open up and there's nothing on the naked hardback. But here, there's this
I
nice
love it.
design
Yeah, I love it.
on every one. And because you probably will read if you use these to read, you probably will do it without the slipcover. It's so nice when there's something on it
Oh
to
yeah,
make it
absolutely.
a little bit less plain. So that's a nice little touch. I don't like I feel like no publisher should release those $35 new release hardcovers with a plain cardboard
Yeah.
Even
underneath.
though they're
Yeah.
probably gonna like up the price if they did do
Okay,
that.
put it. I think I'll scandalize both of you by putting it before the first Empire in Black and Gold.
Ah, okay. Sadness, but okay. Dingus, where'd you like it?
I will put this right ahead of the same version Empire Black and Gold. Yeah. Right there.
Good. And then we come to this.
I love that.
What
I'm
is this?
not too familiar.
Uh,
This is
What
each one is
going-
like a surprise.
I thought it's a dragon's head when I looked at
Right?
it suddenly. She's facing a dragon head.
But it's just another airship that may or may not be on fire. I don't know. It's this stylistic effects that look like bad CGI is so weird.
Also, it's interesting that they're like for first book it was always Thalric. For the second book, it's like Felice everywhere. That's interesting. They were doing the same character. I wonder if that was intentional or we'll see. We'll see if that continues
Probably
to be a trend.
intentional because it looks like a trend. There's a point where I think it might break, but there is a trend.
Okay,
This is
can
a
you
strange
tell me
one.
my
This
ranking?
is strange.
It's not so bad actually. It's definitely
Yeah.
much better than those parchment books.
Interesting, like dark blues and purples.
Why did they all go with those icy cold colors? Blue ice.
I have no idea.
Okay, put it just before that parchment ones. Yeah.
I'm gonna put this behind the other one because I just
Oh, not a big fan.
not a big fan. I like this
Yeah.
dragonfly falling because it is have the same armor as here and there's some consistency there.
Yeah.
And that makes me like it a little bit more. Whereas this one just like no consistency to that.
Put
Where'd you
this
put
one
that?
before for me above the Scent of Tears one. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Cool. All right, and now we come to the first Blood of the Mantis, book 3.
You have this Blood of the Mantis, the first one.
I do have this one.
It actually does look good. Much better than those parchment ones.
Really good. Like it's a thematic cover. It's great. I wasn't a fan of Blood of the Mantis as a book, but I love this cover.
Yeah, it is very, very good. Actually, I even like the title.
Mhm.
Blood in red color, and it's so good. And
Wow,
the
look at those
detailing is so
the
good.
long claw, the long like mantis claw that comes out. That's really even like longer than I was imagining for that. That's cool to see.
Yeah.
Cool to see it pictured.
Put it for me first or second. Damn. Uh, I want to put it first, but the bright color, is tempting me. Okay, first.
I will agree. I like this one the best that we've seen so far. It's
I will also go first.
heck yeah.
Yeah.
Blood of the Mantis cover superiority.
I don't even want to talk about the next one. Just put it those parchment
Like
They
again,
know
This
the
feel-
I feel
color.
like there's a little bit of like continuity
Yeah.
with this, just a little bit of
Ah.
continuity between the two covers.
Yeah,
This
the
more looks
hood.
like a
Yeah.
hook. Like we all know who this is. Like it's not
The pose
At
looks
least
a
they got the
little
color right.
dopey. Yeah.
on the
The
on
color's
the
At least
good.
they got the color right.
The pose here just to me just looks a little bit goofy. I don't know. I don't love the pose.
Yeah, I can agree. It's like they wanted
Like
like
a little goofy action pose.
yeah, it's like after the last two they wanted an action pose because they're like these covers have action poses and they look really good. And then it just didn't work as well at all. It's sad.
It's
Yeah.
like they edited out the entire background and added that parchment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, put it first in the parchment list.
First in the parchment list.
All right, go right above the. Oh no, go second to last. Second to last for me. Second to last. Yeah.
Cool. Then we come to. Oh come on! Thank you.
Wow, that does
Love
look
the mantis.
beautiful. Yeah,
Right?
mantis does look beautiful. Can you show me the back?
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, we got a whole mantis there and another mantis on like a plant stem there. It has really cool, like, I don't even know what you would call these to the right and left.
The sparkles.
I have no clue what they are, but they are cool. They had a cool little effect.
Yeah, I feel like as we go on with these books, these covers, they get less and less black.
Ah,
Hmm.
I'm a fan. I really like
I
this
like
one.
this one better than the other ones.
Okay, just before Empire in Black and Gold, same version for me.
Cool.
Just before
I'm gonna.
Empire, after
Uh-oh.
Teal.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna put this one fifth, I think, right after the teal one.
All right. Cool.
There, yeah.
we started differing. Okay, what is this one?
This is
What?
the hilt
What?
of the sword.
What is this? What is that? What am I looking at?
To be fair,
Are you sure?
don't have a resolution, but I'm pretty sure it's either the blade of a sword or the hilt of a sword. Because this kind of looks like the edges of like you'd have the
What?
pommel of the sword. I don't know.
Where
That
will you
is-
hold sword? Where are you supposed? Oh, this is okay.
Yeah, it could either be you hold it like this or like there's a whole nother handle underneath you hold it.
Okay, show me my ranking. I'm
Man.
ready to place it.
Yeah,
I'm going on the bottom actually because I don't like when I just don't know what I'm even looking at.
right.
Last but one.
Because like if you put them the dragonfly falling and blood of the mantis, they kind of look like they were trying to go for the same thing.
Wait, I think
Last
she
but one.
wants it second. She wants it second to last. Second to last.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. What's next? Another blood of the mantis.
Another one. How many are there?
There are five.
Look at
Five
Look-
per for these first few books.
those eyes. Could you zoom in on the face a little bit? What's going on
It's
the
like
face?
he's wearing a mask. You know.
He just has green liquid dripping out of his eyes.
Whoa.
I don't know what's going on with this cover.
No. They,
This looks like they took the same character and made him a teenager. Like he
And
looks like an edgy
like a
teenager.
ro-
in this cover.
made him like a robot with a mask. That human element wasn't there at all.
Yeah.
This is a strange one.
Mm-hmm.
Where is his
I do have
arm?
like
It's like
I
they
do-
removed the arm and put that claw.
they're trying for some sort of action shot because I feel like this light right here is supposed to evoke like he's slashing downwards.
Yeah.
But again, it's like bad CGI.
Yeah.
I do like how in the background we have like water and some buildings on the water evoking a very specific place.
Yeah. That's good.
So that was a nice touch.
Man, this one's strange. I don't know where to
This one
put
is
it.
really strange. I don't like it. Where would you guys like this one?
Behind that sword cover, Blood of the Mantis.
Behind right here. Put Dragonfly Falling. Okay. I'm gonna put this one down there. Ben, what are you feeling?
Let's put it after the blue dragonfly falling one before the sword. Yeah.
Cool. All right, on to Salute the Dark.
Oh, I hated this cover.
Also,
I got this
great
from
title. Great title.
Yeah,
I love that
absolutely.
title. Salute the Dark.
So this is the other. This is the one that I own as well. The continuation of the Pier ones. This is really interesting that this is the portrayal of the Moth Kingdom that they chose to go for on the covers.
Wait, is that Moth?
Yeah, this is
could
a
that
Moth.
that couldn't be Dragonfly? They use
Put
they
it,
use a lot of bows and arrows.
It's
put
it's
it
very much
before
a Moth.
teal one.
It's,
Before
it's
teal one.
before the teal one. It's
Also, move that black dragonfly for me, not your ranking. Move that to before Blood of the Mantis, please. Back, not there. Feet.
look. There's a lot of Blood of the Mantis on here. I was like, that's a jump. But yeah, like if you look at like the white clothing and stuff, like the clothing is very gray and dark. And it's
the eyes.
the really dark, the gray skin as well as a Moth Kingdom thing, and then the eyes.
Oh, okay. This is an interesting one. I like the commitment to like this particular like color palette.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. I do like the font for the title too. Like the bow and arrow. This is actually appropriate for the vibe. Unlike highlighting a sword, just is not the right vibe for the series. I like this. I would put this maybe. Oh, you know what? I think I really like it. Let's go third for me.
Third.
Yeah.
I think I like this one better than Dragonfly Falling, but I think I like the Love of Distant Shores better.
All right, we were all pretty big fans of that one. Nice.
Yeah, we love these covers. And then we have this cover.
What is that? Parchment one. Okay.
It's the Parchment one. Same dude, but Parchment. I feel like gradually, like if we look at the original one that was the Parchment one compared to this one, there's such a big change we can see here.
Yeah. It's definitely better out of all Parchment ones.
Yeah, like they're making a heck of a more effort here because of the background and stuff like that. It's a lot more detailed. So I like that.
Okay. Put it behind teal for me.
Behind the teal. Okay. Do I want to put it that high? Yeah, I like that position. I'll do that too.
I don't love this whole design scheme. I'll put it right above the Scent of the Tears group effort cover. Yeah.
Group effort cover. All right.
Is this a sword that we were going to be looking at? What is that?
It's a crossbow.
Oh, okay.
I like the color palette actually. That blue.
I don't know. I don't know why. I just don't like this cover at all.
Yeah, the only thing I like is color.
Like you can see the moth at the top.
Oh yeah,
which is a really interesting touch, as well as the crossbow. It's just I don't know why they put a crossbow here. It just is really weird.
The crossbow feels like could be stock image type of thing.
It feels
because this is the book where they got this crossbow right into the battle.
Yes and no, because it's not a crossbow.
Snap bow. That is a snap bow.
It's not a snap bow though. It's a crossbow. Snap bows don't have strings.
You don't know that.
I do.
You
They
just
also use nail guns in the series. Nail guns are cool.
yeah.
Basically what Snapos.
Scooter use aliens.
Yeah, Snapos don't have strings because they use a different mechanism of propellant.
My Snabu has strings.
I'm glad that you can imagine. What's really funny was I was looking at the drafts for these covers. This was actually the cover for War Master's Gate.
Oh, so they just repurposed it.
They the War Master's Gate draft had a crossbow on it, and it was this positioning, but they changed a few other things, which was really interesting. I really don't like this one.
Okay, put for me before Blood of the Mantis. I really like the color, blue color.
I will go also at the bottom. Yeah, bottom.
Just
The
weird.
stock image feel. I have a strong
Stock image,
reaction
the blue and
against
the
it.
yellow is
Now I look at that ranking, I really hate those parchment colors.
You really hate them. You want to move them down?
Yeah, tempted, but let's just keep them there for now.
All right. Now we have chill, dude. There we go.
What's with that red background?
I have no idea. It's kind of evocative of like the final thing, the final scene, some of the final scenes, but like again, just all this weird CGI. Just like
Yeah.
it's a magic bow. We're gonna put particles. We're gonna put
Okay, put it
light around it.
right before the crossbow salute the dark for me.
Good. I mean, despite that, I think it's better than the other ones of that, and I think it's better than the swords. Mhm.
Yeah, I'll also put it in the same spot right after the black Empire and gold. Empire and black gold.
There or there? Right there?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, cool. And then I can just do that. Cool.
There are no more hardcovers right now.
No.
We
Don't
can't
have
see
these
the
yet,
black.
Ben. Gosh.
This one should be on the way
Nice.
Yeah.
at some point soon.
Is that moth?
It is a moth with a tiny little skull. At least that looks
Okay,
like a
put
skull.
it behind those black editions. Behind what is the last one?
Behind?
Empire in the Black.
I like the red and the black cover. I think the red and the black goes really well together. Yeah, I think it's gonna look.
Yeah,
really
I will-
nice and physical.
I'll put it right above the black dragonfly falling. Yeah.
All right, and now on to the Scarab Path, which is the last. This is the last of these peer covers with this font and everything like that.
Who is that? Who is that
It's
little
Shay.
kid?
Yeah. Can you zoom in on the face?
Yeah.
Look, I thought Toto. That's the only person I thought could think of. It's very malish face. Male
Sheer will
feature.
maker.
I mean, considering where it is, I'm 95% sure it's Che.
Yeah, I mean, definitely makes sense.
Can you zoom in on what's on the bottom area? Are those like creepy crawly scarabs? What is that?
Maybe
No.
this one
Huh.
suffers from like, what the heck is going on here? Other than it's like, it's on stairs. And it's kind of dark. What's going on?
What's with showing of thighs? I,
Look, that's not a thigh. That's a knee, Anitha.
that is it. Okay.
Oh, above the knee though.
There's a little bit, but it's mostly knee. I don't know. Do we
Okay.
have other
This-
covers that have
This
Just
one doesn't
Find
this one doesn't have a distinctive color palette. It's like a bit muddled of a color.
Yeah.
I think yes, that makes sense for the scarab path. That's how I imagined all those underground tunnels. Dusty.
That's true. That's true.
I think her eyes are way too big. Just
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And by this Scarab path, her age is like 21 or 22.
Mhm.
She looks too childish here.
She looks too
But still, just behind Salute the Dark or before the Salute? Put it
back here.
behind Salute the Dark for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Can
Think
you put it above? Oh, for you, yeah. Oh, I'm going way lower. Above Send to the Tears. Like Send to the Tears, that one is
Wow.
has been like a low tier kind of benchmark for me. Like I really don't like that one. And the ones below there I just think are not for me at all. So
Yeah,
this one I'll put right above that tier. Right
felt
above.
that. Like do I like this one better? Yeah, I think I like this one better. I don't know. It is all over the place, but it is still part of the series of my favorite covers,
Yeah.
which makes it that weighs it a little bit. Scarab Path. So this is it's not the last departure one, is it? No. Okay.
Oh, I've never
I
seen
think
this one. Let's
These
see.
ones
What is
get
it?
have gotten significantly better once Scarab Path kicks in.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh, I've never.
exactly looking that like that rainbow one. We same
It
pose.
does. Is it the same? I don't think it's
Oh, with
the
the
same.
book, I
Yeah.
do like getting the ancient Egypt feel of this. That's a plus for me.
Yeah. Only color pattern changed and the angle changed. I think.
Yeah, it's a little different, but it's almost the same.
Is it
Oh,
Che?
Mhm.
they probably did just steal the design of the For Love of Distant Shores cover, but made it a little more rainbowy.
Yeah, because I mean it's a different picture,
Is it
but
Che?
yeah,
We
if we're going
shouldn't.
with
Yeah,
the same convention where they have the same person on every cover, basically it is.
Damn. I like this one a lot. You got this one beat.
I don't have this one. I have the other one that we just
Oh, that first one.
uh,
Okay.
yeah, I had this one.
Okay. Show me my ranking, please. Put it just behind Dragonfly Falling, fifth place. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'll put it high. I know I'm gonna put this one high. I definitely like that one better. Do I like it better than Salute the Dark? Yeah, I kind of do. That's a good place for that. Ben?
Ooh, I'm gonna put it. I'll put it third also. Or is that where you put it? Oh no, you put it fourth. I'll go third.
Nice. Okay. So you like this one better than the For the Love of Distant Shores?
Yeah, especially
Okay.
because I've read the book, and so
Yeah,
I
that makes
feel
sense.
like it connects to the story really well.
It does for real. All right,
Oh
now to
no.
the sword cover.
Put it at the end, please.
Put it at the very end, just like no.
Direct end.
Wow, you don't like the colors of this one? Is that?
Okay, maybe just but one.
Dang. I think this one is the composition of this is a lot better than probably any of the sword ones so far.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna put this higher than
Are those scorpions? That's a good detail.
yeah. You have scorpions down at the bottom. You have the scarab beetle with wings for that, and then you have an ant right here as well as a beetle, and I think this is a wasp right here.
Yeah, that is a good
Scorpion.
detailing.
Is this might be a grasshopper, and this is a spider.
Wait.
I
Show
do
me
like
my
the
ranking, please.
teal color next to the gold is cool. I
Mhm.
like the color scheme here. I'm
Show me
gonna
my ranking,
go.
please.
Yeah.
Go
For some odd reason.
Before Empire of the End, Black and Gold Sword. Yes.
Based.
Could you go for me after the Salute the Dark arrow shooting one after the Black Empire and Gold one? So like right after that, yeah.
Nice. Cool. And the final scarab path one. The purple. Which I'm not sure makes
That's so
sense.
good. It looks beetle, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think scarabs are beetles.
Scarabs are beetles, and then Che is a beetle.
Okay, show me the ranking, please. Before Dragonfly Falling, I like this purple. It looks like dark purple.
Mm-hmm. There.
I'll put it in the same spot. Same spot. It's bothering me that like you all have all the black covers in a row and mine are separated. I'm gonna move my Blood of the Mantis to the next to the Salute the Dark.
It's like
Yeah.
these books are the ones that really separate the like we really like them and then we really don't like them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, no, we have another Scared Path one just come in out of nowhere. I hate this.
What? Oh my god.
I hate this with a passion. I don't know what's going on. Che looks like a butterfly, except the wings.
She looks like a 35 or 40-year-old woman here. 40, 45.
She looks like she's
Oh.
been in Hollywood for 20 years and gotten the
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
No, okay. Please don't get me wrong, but she looks like those Mother Mary pictures, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that hair? Is that a hood? What is going on here?
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
Like what?
But they got that grief gave up on life part right. Okay, show me the ranking, please.
Oh my gosh.
Uh, After
I'm gonna
the
put it
Scent
second.
of tears for me. Sorry,
nice.
Ben.
Nice,
After the
nice.
Scent of tears for me.
After the group effort? Okay. You said second to last?
Second to last. Yeah, I hate the depiction of Che there. Yeah.
Wait, what did I do? Oh.
No, after Salute the Dark for me.
After Salute.
Before the crossbow. Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm just all the way to the end.
No, wait. Before the Blood of the Mantis. After this word thing. Yes.
There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna change mine too to the end because I'll take the stock image that's just boring and generic over something
Whatever
that like
the-
Yeah, like just does something really weird with the character like that.
So-
Yeah.
All right.
I like that Sea Watch cover.
Yes, Wait, I have seen this. Yeah, I've seen this one in mass market before.
Could you zoom in? Could you zoom in on the person in the middle?
It's the same for
Yeah.
trade paperback also. I got this from library. Trade paperback, same one.
I really like this cover. This is the parchment cover. I mean, look how
This
far
one's-
we've gone, guys.
This one's going to the top for me, all the way to the top.
All the way to the
Oh.
top. All right.
I also love this. It's teal. I have established that's like my favorite color, actually. Like out of all the colors in the visible spectrum.
I will also do the same because
Before or after? Wait.
it's really good.
Before or after Salute? Before Salute to the Dark for me. Or before Empire in Black and Gold, maybe. Yeah. I love that color.
Yeah.
This gives you what it gives for me is just the actual, maybe for the one of the first times out of all of his covers, what to me feels like the right vibe for the series. Just like huge epic creativity going on that we had nothing like we have ever seen before.
Kind of alien and stuff, and like you see like the swords and everything that these guys have sitting in their hands. You're like, are these hands? Oh wait, no, they literally you can see that they're in suits and stuff because they have swords in either hands. Oh, details are so cool in this one.
Yeah.
I wish I had a higher resolution image.
Oh man, now I wish I had this exact physical copy, but then I'll want to get all of them from like the same set, and that'll just not be good.
I don't think this actually exists all the way down. I think is Sea-Watch the last one? No, it's not.
But this one is so cool. I love that. Love that.
It's amazing. All right, so we'll pop out the Sea-Watch.
Ooh,
Octopus.
I
really
do
like
love
this one.
that. I do love that.
The octopus vibes.
Hmm. Last in that edition for me.
Oh,
You don't like the blue
wow.
octopus?
Put it first in that set for me.
Pick it first. I think I like Salute the Dark better because the red and black, but Sea Watch is still like really good. Like you see how it starts with the Empire Black and Gold, where it's mostly black, and then now with Sea Watch, it feels like it's mostly blue.
Yeah.
Why?
I
The
think
figure's
it's
been getting
more the
bigger.
color
Yeah.
shade. It adds the brightness.
Maybe. But it feels like with Scared Path and Dragonfly Falling, like there's objectively no color on the cover. Whereas Dragonfly Falling, it looks like it's just like stuck with blue spiders.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Um, another. I don't hate this one of our
Huh.
CGI weird covers.
That's Aquaman. That's Aquaman.
It's what?
Aquaman. Same-
Aquaman. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Same pose on that movie poster also.
oh, so we know where the movie poster got it. Okay, cool. It's wild. The Aquaman cover.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's nice. It's not like amazing, but it's nice. I think I'll put this. I don't necessarily like them better than this. Actually, do I like this better than Black and Gold? Because I kind of like this.
Before all the editions for me. Before all the black editions for me.
Okay, put that there. I'll split them up.
Oh wow. Splitting them up.
Yeah.
Go after the black editions, but right after the Salute the Dark one, right there. Yeah.
Cool. I actually, the more I think about it, the more I
Even
don't.
I want to go after the black editions. I don't know.
I'm
Okay, at
looking-
the end I'll change here and there, but for now, keep it there.
Okay, cool. All right.
So what
Sword.
else?
Do we have a sword?
We have a sword.
We should do tier ranking only for this what comes actually.
Which sword looks best?
This is good though. That background ship I liked.
Yeah, the background ship. I like the details on this sword though.
Is there a reason for there to be a sword for this book?
It's fantasy.
do not know.
What other reason do you need?
No.
Like
It is like a cool marine themed sword, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a cool sword, cool background, everything, but compared to other first cover, comparison is where we got the problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. We're like, I think I like it better than the Empire and Black Sword. It's
Same place for me. I think better than Empire and Black Gold. Yeah.
Yeah. Scared Path still takes the cake though.
put it in the same spot for me too, right above the other sword, Empire Black Gold sword.
Right above Empire Black and Gold.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Look at all that go. We did that. What's next? Here's the blade. We'll do another sword one back to back. Here's the blade. Illuminati Eye. Random spider.
What is happening with this sword? It is not doing anything for me.
It's a rapier, I think.
But I like the tagline down. The greatest foe is the enemy within.
True. Fits the book really well.
Is there in other books or in the book?
Is there a what?
Is that tagline there in the book or on the cover of other editions?
I don't think so because these are the only ones that have taglines.
That is really, I mean, apt for the book.
Okay, it's apt,
Okay,
or is it inapt?
last but one for me.
Wow. Okay. Second to last.
I think this works a lot better than me for.
Yeah, I'm about to change that. Just
Actively hate this one.
before Salute the Dark for me.
Oh, you changed.
Sword, before Crossbow. Before Crossbow. Yeah.
Ben.
I will go right after the one we did previously with the blue Sea Watch sword. Yeah, right there.
Ooh. Nice. All right. Then we get the
Yeah.
this is the same
Oh,
Scent of Tears.
but this actually, well, no, it's different. She's holding down the sword. Here, she's holding up the sword.
Yeah. I think
Different pose,
Scent of Tears is much better than
Oh,
this
true.
one.
and they actually like they got rid of the graphics on the right so they could put the authors' names in, which I think makes this cover look absolutely horrible. Like it I hate that the way they put all the authors' names
Yeah, they like moved it
there.
over.
But
They
this
changed her arm guards.
and there's a face coming out of the Diracion thing, like out of the
Yeah.
whatever that is. Like that's really cool. I really like that element of this. Like to me,
definitely a lot better.
this cover works, whereas in this form, even though it's just like slightly different, it just does not work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pretty high for this one. I am going to go second.
Wow.
Oh, okay. You like that?
I really like it,
For me,
and I think it's the appropriate vibe for the book too.
Yeah.
before or after Salute the Dark? Put it before Salute the Dark. Yes.
I think the one thing that really lets me down with this cover is the white. I think they could have just gone if they made the Heirs of the Blade
Interesting.
a white font and gone darker and darker with the edges of the book. I think it would have worked a lot better. I want to put it pretty high. Yeah, that feels right. Yeah, it does work a lot better here than it does with the Sense of Grief or whatever it's called.
Scent of Tears.
Scent of Tears, the groupthink cover, or whatever it's called, whatever we called it. Next up, we have the weird CGI covers again, but like less.
But I like this one. I like this one actually much
Right?
better than the, I don't know. But definitely like this one.
Yeah,
But
I like it too. I feel like
why
this.
does she have red hair?
Yeah. Huh.
I think Tanisha has red hair. Blonde.
I-
Is it she?
I don't know. This might just be like the reflection off the sun or whatever, causing it to look a little reddish.
Could be.
It's what's so interesting about these covers that they are very different than like most other modern fantasy covers you would ever see. Like they're just a different style than what like Tor and Orbit are usually putting out.
Yeah.
But I feel like so they're really unique. They stand out. But I feel like this one out of this set could almost fit in with like the normal stuff that the publishers do. Like
That's
this
outside
this
of
has
that
a kind of outside of the font has the artwork has a kind of elegance to it. It doesn't look corny. Like a lot of these that we've seen have looked pretty like cheesy, corny, goofy. This one looks like pretty elegant,
definitely
heroic.
better. I mean, it is best out of these covers, CGI covers.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay, show me the ranking.
I still
please.
hate the font though. The font is just awful.
Oh, I don't mind that one.
It's weirdly got too little and too much going on.
Okay,
with all the curly cues and like the letters aren't thick enough, really. Yeah.
Like you can't tell where the curly Q begins and the thing begins. Like this E, the I is weird. There's some of these letters I'm just like, what?
It should be bigger. That title should be bigger, I think.
I don't know what the heck is going on with the H. It's just so weird. Where'd you like it, Anitha? Or Ben, whoever.
I will put it 5th. I really like it, actually. Like, really like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll put it behind the other as the blade.
For me, put it after Teal. Maybe after that Salute the Dark one. Yeah. And move that Sea-Watch one after all these black editions, please.
Oh, sadness.
Yeah. Thank you.
Cool. Nice. We got 2 whole rows. We're almost there, guys. We got 7 books. Wait, no, we don't have 7 books down. Never mind. We almost have 7 books down.
This looks cute. Spider.
Yeah, it's a spider. Yeah, see, good job. You think spiders are cute.
That's.
Tchaikovsky is proud of you.
I mean that there is somehow clarity is there. That white on black background, and even that black is not entirely black. I like that.
Yeah. It's like a really dark blue and a really light yellow. Kind of gives me the same vibes as this Salute the Dark crossbow cover a little bit, in the sense that the color scheme is almost the same, but it looks better. I don't know. I'll probably put it. I don't know where I want to put it.
Okay. Put it for me before Dragonfly falling for me.
Yep, same
Yeah.
place. Same place for me. I like it.
Four dragon. Okay. Now we've come to the 3. Now we're done with 7 of 10. And we come to the first one of the Air War.
I like both 8 and 9. Air War and War Masters Gate colors covers a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what is that?
Cool.
It's a
Ant?
Cool teal.
Mm-hmm.
Is it ant?
Fly.
Yeah,
I think it's fly.
Oh, those Lycandan in those ships. Okay.
Yeah.
One specific Flykinden.
I love this blue color. I like the weird like misty thing coming out. I'm gonna go pretty high up in the black covers. I think it'll be my favorite actually of the black covers. Yeah.
Cool. Anitha.
Okay. Okay. Put it before the spider one, and move the beetle after the spider. Yes, thank you.
Okay. I like this. I think I like all of those a little bit better. But the fact that I really love the Air War makes me want to put it higher.
Yeah.
All right. So now we have a sword cover. But it's not a sword. It's a machine gun.
Oh my god, I've never seen this one.
Change.
I've never seen this one. That's cool. This doesn't give off the vibe like a stock image. Like it feels like it was crafted for this. I like it.
It's really funny because I feel like it feels like they took a stock machine gun image and put a bunch of gears and some chains around it. Like, I don't feel like the gears and stuff fit with the gun, especially like right here. I feel like they just threw those gears there and they don't connect very well with the gun.
Interesting. I also like the color scheme around it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking around the gun. Very colorful. Pops. It's going to be a tough one to rate.
Yeah.
That is not easy. I'm going to put it, actually, though, pretty high. After the teal Time for Grief one, I like this is my top half. I think this is good. Oh, you're in Anitha's area. Yeah, there. I'm going top half for this one. I like it.
I do have to run and go do something real quick. The dog needs to yell out.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Anitha, what are you reading right now?
I am reading. Actually, I was reading Eyes of the Void, second book in Final Architecture, but I paused it. I wasn't in the mood, and I picked up a NetGalley arc. It's a middle grade, no, YA, I think, based on African mythology, but there are no YA tropes, usual YA tropes that actually.
Oh, cool.
I'm liking it.
Wait, so are you just putting Eyes of the Void down for right now, or do you think this whole series is enough for you?
Oh, nothing like that. I'm just not in the mood, so it's not my priority read. I'll just read like 5-10 pages per day.
Wait, have you read Tchaikovsky sci-fi before? the series?
No, Shards of Earth was my
Oh,
first, and
okay.
I loved it. It was like one
Oh,
of the
yeah.
best of his actually. So it book is good. I'm just not in that mood.
Yeah.
I just needed
Yeah.
something different.
I've really liked his sci-fi I've read, which is not that series, but the Children of Time series, Dogs of War series, Elder Race novella. Like I still have to try out his all of his sci-fi standalones, and those get like mixed reviews. So I'm so curious because I think they're probably going to do some interesting things,
He has
like
what
Doors.
sci-fi standalones he
Oh,
has.
Doors of Eden and Cage of
Uh,
Souls.
Cage of Souls. I thought it's fantasy.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought that was sci-fi.
I don't.
Oh
I'm
no,
not sure
I don't know.
actually.
Wait, is Pete
Okay.
on mute still? Is Pete on mute still?
So I read the first few pages last night. I am probably going to stop it and wait for you, Anitha, because I think you'd like it, at least from the first few pages. But it feels kind of it's not like pure fantasy because there's a riverboat. So I don't know how far into whatever it is.
Oh, I don't know why I thought this was sci-fi always.
I thought it was
Okay.
sci-fi too. It could be that it's on a different planet. I don't know. It's
Oh,
still up in
yeah,
the
but
air.
I don't know why I even thought that. Like no one told me ever it was sci-fi, but I always thought of like Doors of Eden and Cage of Souls as like
Mhm.
his sci-fi standalones he wrote around the same time. But I could just be way off on that grouping.
Yeah. Who knows?
Okay. Air War
Oh,
Gun Fun. For me, put it behind all the black editions.
Okay. Cool. There we go. Where do I want this? I don't know. Mm, I'll put it behind
Uh,
Scarab Path
ooh.
because I still
with
like
the
Scarab
rest of
Path better.
yeah.
I like this less and less. All right.
Is
Next up,
okay. Who is this? Is this Taki?
Yeah,
yes,
I thought that was tacky, yeah.
absolutely. This is the copy that I have. I have for this.
This
particular
is the character growth I wanted for Tinisa. That is my biggest disappointment
Mm.
in Shadows of the Apt whole series. Actually, how she started in the first book and how her character went. My biggest disappointment. This is how I imagine Tinisa, the role she plays.
one.
Yeah, for better or worse, like Tchaikovsky introduces new people along the way and spends some time developing them and giving them page
Yep.
time. And some of the original crew get
Okay.
Taki and
less
Laszlo, I
focus. Yeah.
love Laszlo. I mean, he added so
Yeah.
much humor with Laszlo's character.
Taki
What
is great.
What is going on in the background? Is it a burning city? It's hard to see kind
It's
of
a
what's going
burning
on
city, but a burning ornithopter.
there. Oh. I kind of like the
Okay.
vibe of this one. I think this is a better character study than the horrible Che we got for Scarapath. Like it's going for a similar vibe though, but doing it right.
Put it just behind Sea Watch for me.
Here,
Yeah.
Ben.
I like this. I think I'm going 2, 3, 4, 5. Sixth before the rainbowy time, whatever that one is for Love of Distant Shores. Sixth, or wait, move it up for me 2 spots. Yeah, I was wrong. I said the rainbowy thing. I meant the Scarapath one.
Scarab Path. Fair. Zoom this in a little bit more. I can scroll up, down. All right. Next
Wait, Pete,
up,
where did you put it? Where did you put this one?
I put it.
Oh,
right
we were all in the
behind
same
Scarab
same
After,
area.
yeah.
Okay,
Path. Same area.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah. I really like that. Next up, we have War Master's Gate, because there are no more. We have no more
Oh,
of
wow.
the Warhammer-esque ones that I was talking about, and then we don't have any more of the parchment ones.
Is this wasp?
Nope, that's a
Mantis?
beetle.
No, that's. Is that a Hercules beetle?
There are a lot of beetles, Ben. I don't
Yeah.
know.
But do we think this is a beetle? I think it's a beetle.
This
It's
is not
absolutely a
beetle.
beetle.
This is not beetle. Beetle is supposed to be like fat and short.
Did you know that beetles have wings, Anitha? This is a beetle in flight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beetle doesn't have those claws.
No,
That is
there's a Hercules. I've
can.
seen a video of a Hercules beetle, and it's huge, and it can like throw things with these pincers. There is a beetle like that.
It might not be a Hercules beetle because a Hercules beetle's pincers go out up top and bottom, but it's definitely something similar. But beetles can definitely have pincers like that. There are a lot of beetles. I don't know how many, but there are a lot of beetles. I'm pretty sure it's like the most plentiful like species on Earth. Like in terms of like variety of species, I don't know the biology terms, but if God loves beetles because there's so many of them at the very least.
This one's okay. I do like the blue color, but I don't know. It's not hitting for me like a lot of the other ones were. I'm gonna put it right above the Dragonfly Falling black version.
Why am I doing that? That's not what I want. I'm dragging it from the wrong screen. Okay, I think I'll put it. I'll put it down there. Anitha?
end of all black editions.
Okay. I'm gonna move this because I like this. I think the color and stuff on that was better.
Yeah, it is nice.
All right. So we got what 5 left? War Master's Gate.
Okay, this is my favorite cover actually. I use this for my review of Shadows of the App series.
Yeah. It's awesome. I love it too. This gives me Stenwold Maker at this moment of the series vibes.
Yeah. They didn't
He is not
with this.
taken any shit from anyone.
Yeah. These covers have come a long way from
Parchment.
I don't know what's going on here. Not a huge like the shading on this one is so weird, and then this one is just absolutely weird and terrible. And then you get to this is like how clean this is compared to this is.
Yeah.
Like you got CGI effects going on in the background, but the focus is on this for real. Whereas this just muddles everything up. And then it went for a more minimalist stuff for the background, so like taking away the stuff in the background, so it's just focused on Stenwald.
You know, when I haven't seen all the covers, when you proposed this tire ranking, I thought this will be my top tire and Heads of the Blade will be my bottommost. Now everything is changed.
Look,
Okay, show
there's
me
some
my
good
ranking,
numbers.
please.
Where would you like it?
I am going to change things. Put it second. I am going to move that rainbow and okay, at the end I'll move those.
Okay.
It's okay.
Ben?
Oh, it's tough. It's tough. I really like this one and the Sea-Watch one. This cover really hits for me. I'm going top. Number 1.
Number 1.
I love Stenwald here and the vibe I get from him.
Sure. He's definitely up here. I like this better than Air War. Do I like this better than Scarab? Yeah, we'll put this up here. That feels right. A lot of fire motifs. Next up, we have the last War Master's Gate. It looks like. Okay,
Sorry guys.
good.
Oh, this gives stock image vibes.
Stock image Snappo.
Oh yeah, what is that?
It looks like it's supposed to be. I don't think this is a stock image. It gives stock image vibes, but again, I feel like they threw some gears on a picture that was like a picture of a musket, and then took out like the hammer, which like the hammer of a musket is specifically something you need for gunpowder. They're like, let's put some effort.
Yeah.
This is a
There
snap.
is
Oh,
no
okay.
detailing also. There is no detail. There is nothing other than that gun thing.
There's a something. I don't know what that is. It looks like a goat skull with a butterfly wings, but I don't know what that is.
Okay, show me. Ranking, please.
Like what is that? So
The same thing on that black edition. I don't know. Okay, put it behind last but three. Last but three for me.
right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go second to last. Second to last.
See, I think the color composition is good in this one. Yeah, I like it. I think I even like it better than the Air War
What?
machine gun. Yep. The colors
crazy.
work. I think the gun works. You know, it's not a sword. It's actually something that's in the book. I don't know. I'm gonna move Air War down, just because it feels so thrown together.
Okay, let's rank final sword book for see.
The final sword book.
Okay, what is it doing?
It's like they're trying to do something. It's like a broken sword, like a broken moth sword, I think.
Everything in ashes, like dystopian, and they just threw the sword on the ground.
This
It
is
looks
so
like the
unnecessary.
sword is burnt. Like not even melted. It's burnt like it's made of paper.
But it's
It's
better than the
symbols.
dragonfly falling color scheme. Color scheme is it's not hurting my eyes.
I'm
Okay.
gonna put this right ahead of the crossbow. Fourth to last, maybe. Yeah.
Same color scheme.
Yeah.
I'll put this with the crossbow. Where did I put that? No, I like it better than Dragonfly Falling. Anitha?
Put it before crossbow for me as well. And move a Blood of the Mantis one behind this, please. No, behind the Seal of the Worm. Yeah, behind. Yeah, there. Thank you.
Can you also move my green sword actually to second to last? That one has been similar to how it was getting on your nerves. It's been also
The more you
doing
look at it,
worse.
you're like,
With, yeah, yeah.
what's going on? All right. Seal of the Worm.
This, I will say, I've seen this before.
Is this Sarah or Che or Tainisa?
No,
Tiny-
it's
I
our
don't-
wasp woman that we can't
Sarah.
tell who she
I
is.
Say-
I've seen this before. I've always liked the weird vibe it gives. Like it's
Mhm.
like a weird angle, and it looks like just like it's a little bit distorted of a normal person. I've always liked it.
Yeah,
And
I
it's how,
really
like,
like
yeah.
this cover. I would argue this is probably the best of these series of color covers.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm.
and it's a really really beautiful like face art there of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of emotion coming out there.
Yeah, despite her having a completely blank face, like it feels like she's going through a lot as she's doing it.
Okay, for me, put it for now. Put it behind Dragonfly Falling. I'll change at the end. One final change. Yeah.
I'm gonna go third on this one.
Third,
Nice.
all right. The final cover.
I
After an
hate
hour
this
and
one.
40
Oh
minutes.
god, so creepy. So creepy. Don't zoom in on that.
It's good.
He's-
Anyways,
Wow. So Anitha, you don't like it if you've ever seen like a centipede or a millipede in real life? You have not
Don't
been a
talk
big
about
fan?
it,
No.
She thinks spiders are cute, but Tchaikovsky still has some work for her to think these things.
Okay, I have phobia of things that crawl. Irrespective of that, I love this book. So imagine how much I love it actually.
Oh man.
So where would you like to put this, Anitha? Last? Is your phobia affect you that much?
So just because I want to keep all the black editions together, keep it at the end of all black editions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put this third to last out of the black editions. I still think, yeah, there's something about the first two, like they didn't fully do the extra color stuff that they did with the other ones.
I think I'll go similar. Do I like it better than Sea-Watch? No. Okay. Any last adjustments? Are you
Yes,
satisfied
please.
with your ranking?
I need to adjust.
I love that we all have a different first one. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you move Sea-Watch after War Master's Gate? Seal of the Worm after Sea-Watch. Scarab Path after Seal of the Worm. Air War after Scarab Path.
Dang, love the distant shores. She's getting
Should
bodied.
I move Blood of the Mantis? I'm thinking. When I look at it, I love War Master's Gate, but now that teal is attracting me. Should I move Sea-Watch before War Master's Gate? Okay, let's keep like that for now. Wait. But don't move Dragonfly Falling after Air War. Air War, yeah. Put that Rainbow after the first short story collection. Okay. Move that Heirs of the Blade after Dragonfly Falling. What is that after Salute of the Dark?
That's the Scarab Path with the weird Che.
Ah, okay. Move that Teal short story collection before after Salute of the Dark. Salute the Dark. Yeah. Uh, da, 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 da. Move that parchment. Okay, you guys can do. I need to see from parchment to the end. I need to take some time.
I think I'm good with mine.
Okay, please move Scent of the Tears before all the parchment ones. Before move that Sea-Watch down after Empire in Black and Gold. Down this Empire down row. Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Interesting. So it looks like there's definitely some groups of you have the groups of the swords for Ben, split up by Blood of the Mantis. Anitha's got the group of the swords, and then the groups of the swirly stuff, parchment, and of course the broken binding ones.
Oh, that was before it was actually just Tor that released those.
Oh, Tor's releasing these ones. Oh, I thought it was just
No, they released the whole set of those
They
in the
released
British paperback. Like they're like the
Oh.
really weird size. I got that whole set like that to read it when we did the read along for
Broken
Alan.
Binding copied the same artwork actually.
Yeah.
Following the same artwork.
So Tor did a whole re-release, like whatever year that was, and they released them. Actually, they weren't all available when Alan started that read along. Like only the first like half or so were available.
Yeah, I know.
But then they used those for the audiobook covers because they just recorded audiobooks at the same time as they released those.
Yeah.
So they used these for the audiobooks. that are amazing with Ben Allen, and then
That's right. They didn't have audiobooks before we read them. Like the audiobooks were literally coming out as we wow.
Yeah.
That's probably also another big reason why it's not as popular nowadays, is because the audiobooks weren't out until very recently. I mean, year now.
Yeah, and I imagine just like Tchaikovsky was a no-name, just starting out trying to break into the fantasy world, and the publishers probably didn't do major, huge pushes to get the series out there. And
despite printing different covers 27 million times. Wild.
But like, it never found the audience that would love it, because I think the audience that would dig it is huge. Like, I really think it's a huge cross section, like kind of a subsection of Sanderson's audience, people who enjoy like the grittier stuff like Gwyn and Song of Ice and Fire. Like, I think there's huge overlap in all of those audiences, which are ginormous, that would also love this.
Yeah,
download this image and send it to me.
Okay.
And Ben.
I can do that. We'll hit the download image button.
I had fun actually. Yeah. That sword covers gave me headache. But
I had fun too. This was an amazing idea, Pete. It was fun also because I had not seen like half of these before. So just like being surprised with whatever weird image was gonna come up. Like, it's so cool that they have all these strange covers for these.
Yeah, and it was also fun that we completely forgot that, at least I completely forgot that we are doing live and completely immersed in what we are doing, so focused.
Yeah, this was fun. I appreciate you guys for coming on and doing this weird tier ranking. I loved it. Ben, between you and me, we're gonna bring back tier rankings back to book 2, right?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, if you guys haven't watched Ben's fantasy series name tier ranking, I think I'm about halfway through it, but it's great so far.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's a very low stakes. Like this one, these are low stakes tier rankings. They're just like
gonna come at
based
you
on very
to put...
surface level like aesthetic judgments.
Yeah,
they're fun.
Yeah, I mean, this year I did 2 tier rankings. One is Realm of Elderling's books, and the other one is what I read last year. That also I am bored to do it alone. I invited Evie, so it's like discussion only. So I had so much fun actually. Hey, Joanna.
Hey, Joanna.
I enjoy it. Joanna's never done it. I enjoy the figuring out on the fly. Like, I don't do them. I don't prepare them. Like, I enjoy trying to figure out what my rankings are, like as the tier ranking goes, and I just enjoy the flow of the video. And
Joanna, you should try doing Malazan books actually. Try ranking Malazan books or characters maybe.
Characters would take a while, and you wouldn't be able to have pictures for all of them. You just have like a text box.
Yeah, you can invite other people who read the series, and like a friendly chat, you can do that.
It'd be interesting to see what people's reactions would be to a Malazan tier ranking, because that's where you get people. Put Toll the Hounds in F tier. What?
Yeah.
Assassins sent to your house or something. It would be. I will say, like, I did the ranking video of Realm of the Underling books with Anitha, and I honestly had no idea. I knew what my first one was going to be, and that was it going into the tier ranking. Or it's not even the tier ranking, just the ranking video. And I had a lot of fun figuring out and talking out and remembering, like, the different books and be like, that's why I love that one. Oh, I didn't remember that one. So that one's going to be lower. So, like,
and one of the best things I did not expect was the difference in perspectives, what people added to each scene. I wasn't thinking, even if the ranking is same, what each person liked in a particular book, that was so good actually.
Yeah, I didn't watch that because I wanted to avoid spoilers since I'm just 4 books away from finishing. But I loved seeing the end result of your whole group tier list vid, because everyone's rankings were so different.
Just like at the end.
things that were at some people's like last spot were in other people's first spot, and just like everything was all over the place. It was cool to see. Yeah.
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 And it's cool that we can all still be friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We can totally disagree, and that's fun. And variety is the spice of life, including variety of tastes and opinions.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the most valuable things on booktubes is being able to, come at these things from different perspectives and have different opinions and be able to discuss those opinions and still like each other afterwards because we're all grown adults that can, understand how other people are different and other people still have valuable opinions even though they're not like the same as ours.
And it can be important or at least interesting to when someone has a different opinion to actually confront that a little bit and to explore that. And I almost don't see that enough. Like when I see group chats about books, I think maybe just naturally because people with similar taste tend to gravitate towards each other in these collaborations, but you rarely see people hashing out like their disagreements over books too often.
Yeah.
But I love that. I love seeing that, and I want. I've heard of people even like end up not doing the live chat collab video of a book when there were like widely different experiences, and that's such a shame. Like people didn't love it. It's like that's great. Like, yeah, go chat about
that's
it.
why I love my Realm of Elder Links all discussions, because we have so varied expressions where Derry and Evie loved all of them, especially the last trilogy, where Pete and I have different opinions. Even Rain Wilds, that was one of my favorite sub-series. But we explored our each opinions. We did not dismiss the other's opinion just because it is different. We confronted it and we discussed why one person liked it and why one person did not like it. I like that exchange of perspectives. We did not move on from that just because there is a difference. I really
And
like that.
sometimes you can actually learn something from hearing out the other person's conflicting opinion, and you might even hear something that persuades you to move a little bit on your own stance. Like it's I would love to see more just acceptance of disagreement and vibrant disagreement and challenging each other.
Yeah, there's I was reading a Supreme Court case at one point, not to sound pretentious. But I was doing a little bit of research.
End the stream and continue this behind the stage.
But I have
up
to
to
get
you.
this
It's your
quote out.
channel.
It's a really good quote.
Okay.
So I was doing some research on free speech because I was looking at Supreme Court cases related to free speech in America, which is really interesting to me personally. And one of the quotes from one of the first like major free speech cases, in the concluding opinion, I don't remember what the term is. He said that public discussion is adequate protection against noxious rhetoric. Basically meaning that like the more we discuss as a people, the more we discuss as just a society, the less we have to deal, the more we can be protected from really extreme opinions and really toxic opinions and stuff like that. And I think that's something that with the dawn of the internet and stuff like that, just to get on a random soapbox, is that we've our discussions have not been productive, and we tend to go into these echo chambers a lot of the times. So it's nice to be in a place that we can discuss different opinions on different things.
Amen.
I agree.
Okay, soapbox done. Thank you so much, everybody.
Is Joanna still there? Joanna's probably not still there, but I just wanted to mention, I just read and loved "Song for Our Bone," and you were one of the people that inspired me to really be interested in picking that up. That was great.
Cool. Well, thank you for coming, guys. I really thank you for just being like, all right, we'll do this random weird thing. And thank you everybody for watching this random weird thing that took 2 hours, but it was also just like, let's look at art.
That was surprising. Actually, we took 2 hours to dissect each cover.
Yep. Anyways, I will see you guys later. More to come, more dandelion videos, more stuff like that. Check out Anitha and Ben's channel. I'll make sure that's linked down below, as well as Ben's tier ranking video. I'm gonna put that down in the description soon.
Oh, thanks. I had so much fun with that. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good night. Make sure to get some rest, everybody, because that
Right.
is super important.